Hi, this is Mark from LongOutWatch.com, and today we're going to be getting into the Ocean Crawler Core Diver. I have, well, three new ones here for you. There's actually four new ones that came into the store. I'll review them pretty quickly. They are just like the other core divers that I reviewed several months ago, just different dial options, and as you can see, beautiful plating options. Before we dive into it, this guy came in last night. Another tumbler dial from Red Start, not Ocean Crawler, totally different market. Quartz with that wacky thing. I just love the green. I showed it on Instagram. Um, cool cushion case, 99 bucks. Awesome. Probably won't be a full video on it. That's why I just want to bring him in today. So we'll go over, I guess I'll start with the blue one, right? Because that's what's different about it. Really quickly, Ocean Crawler comes from Christian. Christian is located here in the USA. And I started with the Core Diver, like I said, some months ago. And for a $999 watch, I'll tell you the price now, without much of a brand recognition or name recognition, they sold extremely well. I would probably say one of the best-selling watches at the price point with, without a name associated with it. So is it worth it? What are we getting? Well, let's take a look at it. So as I said, this is the Core Diver. This guy is done in blue plated steel. The blue is achieved through plasma-assisted deposition. I'm reading this just from their blurbs. It is a process commonly used in medical components and implants for hardness and scratch resistance. So you know it's not going to scratch up on you. Let's get into them. 44 millimeters in diameter. Yes, it is a decent-sized chunky diver. 15 and a half thick. 50 tip to tip. Solid engraved screw-down case back. Of course, anti-reflective sapphire crystal, 22 millimeter lug. Also, all three of these will ship with a secondary strap. The non-plated models ship with a silver buckle, blue with orange stitching, really cool. But I think this mesh is beautiful. This blue mesh, water resistance. Did I say 22 millimeter lug? I probably did. Sorry, water resistance. Guys, a full 600 meters or 2,000 feet. And you say, oh, well, they just write that on the dial. No, they actually test each and every one, so you know you have great water resistance going on. A beautiful 120-click bezel. It is a sapphire bezel with Superlume underneath. The dial and hands are Superluminova. We will do the obligatory lume shot shortly. If you just heard a click, it is the Red Star tumbler dial. I'm going to move it off to the side. Let's see. So I went over that. So what's inside, right, is a Sellita SW200, but not just any Sellita. They have regulated it for accuracy, so it's better than factory performance. The bracelet is a double push button. I'm not gonna unmask it at this point, but you can see it is simply gorgeous. I'm gonna zoom in on it now so we can check it out a little bit better. Check out that blue dial. I guess we should wind it, right? Silky smooth crown unscrewing. It's got plunger style hands for diving, and let's move it out of the way. There we go. The Sellita obviously hand winds, hacks, roughly 40 hours of power reserve. Everything about the watch screams and exudes quality. I mean, if you can't tell by looking at it, when you feel it in your hand, it immediately comes to life. Totally amazing. There are only 125 units per color made for the Core Divers, and they're all stamped with their serial number. Before I go on to the other two, I will just quickly turn out the lights so you can see the lume. Lume City, anybody? Beautiful. You can see sorry about the red thing. I know, I gotta cover that thing. I see the seconds hand going, hours, minutes are definitely prominent, being a dive watch, and beautiful bezel illumination. So that was the blue one. We'll get into the black PVD model now. Well, the same plating process, I should say. Oh, I didn't mention before, that is a helium escape valve for deep diving. So same model, just a different color scheme. We've gone all black now, all black. Orange minutes hand, beautiful bezel, beautifully plated bezel. This is a dark gray dial. The other one I've got here is same dial color. Dark gray dial. The model I'm not showing you is like the first one I showed you, except it's just in regular steel color. So this is number 2, and then here's number 3. You can see they're the same dial, just this one's done in the full black treatment. And this is your conventional black-orange dive watch. Very easy to read. The dial is just gorgeous. I think we'll come in on it a little bit. You see the work that's done. Look at the facets on the markers. Just look at the reflection. Look at the seconds hand as it goes over the marker. You see the reflection, that high polish. Nothing's missed. And like I said before, I know at $9.99, $1,000, right? Let's be honest, $1,000. It sounds expensive, but I mean, just look at the workmanship and the craftsmanship that goes into this. It is absolutely amazing. You can tell there is a lot of work, a lot of love, if you will. Beautiful. I'll put on the blue one real quick, see how it looks on my my less than average 6 3/4 wrist, and we'll call it a day. So you know a watch is going to be big when you can slip it over your wrist without even taking off the plastic and opening the clasp. But yeah, it's a large watch, 44 millimeters, 50 on that lug tip to lug tip, below the bone, above the bone. Again, too big for me? Nah, I would wear it. I like it. It's beautiful. I definitely would wear watches though that are too large for my wrist. But is that not a thing of beauty? This might be the first blue steel watch I've handled and or reviewed. I'm actually pretty certain about it. I absolutely love what they did. So we'll do a little black and blue to finish it up. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the new series of ocean crawler core divers. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Please follow me on Instagram if you do not, so you don't miss out on little things I don't have time to do videos for. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.